Okay, so here what we're going to do is we're going to take this set of data which has an additional grouping to it, as we saw a few videos ago, and we're going to graph the totals over here in column H. And then we're going to add a trend to it to see where our numbers are trending. I mean, we look at each of the months, January, February, March, April, May, June, all that. What could we say, which direction is our data going? Is it going in an upward slant, or is it coming down? What is it doing? So we want to see that as well. So first of all, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll select the data that we want to graph. So in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to select both these columns here, all right? And then we'll do a control, and we'll select this area over here. All right, it's both even as far as the height goes, so we're good. Now, next thing we'll do is we'll go back over into Insert. We're going to go with the column, and we're going to go two-dimensional only because of the fact of us having the additional type of graphic where it's going to be different from the bars. All right, so when we have that kind of situation, we have to stay at 2 dimensions. All right, so we'll go with that first one there, and then we'll take that and we'll move it down there at the bottom, and we'll make this a little bit wider. All right, so far so good. Now I'd say that the bars are a little boring because it's all pretty much the same color. Now we could go and click onto this bar here, click it again, go back up into our format and fill it with a color, all right? And then do the same thing for the second one, the third one, and so forth. So instead of doing that, what we're going to do is we're going to point to one of the bars, double click it, all right? And then we're going to go over to the fill, this bucket right here, and the fill there. And we're going to tell it that we want to vary the colors by point. See? So we put a little check mark in there. There it goes. We got a different color for the most part, you know, throughout. So that's one thing. The other thing that we might want to do is make these a little bit wider. They're kind of narrow. And we've done this before in previous videos. We'll just kind of point to one of the bars, double click it. That'll change the panel over here on the side, and we're going to go to the gap width, and we're going to make that less gap, thicker bar. Now another like little thing is over here on the y-axis, how we've got 250 million, 200 million, 150 million, and so forth. So we got some big numbers in here. I'd like to kind of reduce the number a little bit, and so instead of being such a long number, kind of maybe break it down into thousands, let's say. So what we can do here is we can point to anywhere on the y-axis here. We can do a double click on it, all right? And then over here on the side, we'll go and we'll click on to this button right here. And you'll see down below here it says display units, and currently it says none. If we click onto that and set it for, let's say, thousands, or even we can even go further. We set it by millions, click onto that, then you'll see in there 250, 200, 150, and a little label there that says millions. Then to kind of fix it up just a little bit, I can click onto there, go up onto my formula bar and type in something like Canadian pesos, and then I can say, maybe in parentheses, millions, something like that. Enter that in, and I'll get that. And then I can go ahead and go back to the home and make it bold if I wanted to. Works out good. Now the last thing we'll do here is we're going to go back into the elements here, and we're going to tell it that we want to add a trend line. See, so we'll go down here to where it says trend line, click onto that, and there's a trend line. So based on that years of, you know, that full year of numbers, the monthly numbers, it looks like we're on an upward slant. So chances are in January, just based on what we've already done, it looks like it's going to be a very positive increase. We can actually click onto the line like that, go up into the format, go to the shape outline, and go in here and make it either a solid line, or we can go with dashes. Maybe the dashes might be kind of cool. And we can also go in there and make it a little bit thicker with the weight to make it kind of stand out. And we can also, of course, change the color. All right, so if you want to go with red, or maybe even with green, you know, whatever floats your boat. But that would be it. So not too bad. So that gives us a good sense of what we did and all that. And maybe last but not least, we can click onto the title here, right? Go up to our formula bar, hit equal, click onto our top reps title at the top there, hit enter, and there we go. We can make it bold, make it a little bit bigger. That looks good. And that's about it. We don't really need to have a legend because it's one series of data there. So we're good. So hopefully you can maybe use some of what I've shown you here. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.